You and Logan are the ones who got that weird Snapchat from me over the summer that I can't even explain.
What do you mean?
Wait,
The one with the black screen and just lines of random text.
Oh, the Matrix one.
Yeah.
Huh?
Here, I screenshotted it. Or you did and sent it to me, but I can include that in the Facebook chat. Just got all the weird...
Facebook memes.
My phone just automatically saves all the weird images Anna sends me.
That's really incredible technology.
Only saves the weird images. What was that?
Oh yeah, this one was very weird.
What was up with that?
No idea. I was out in the middle of the woods where I didn't have cell connection.
That's horrifying.
And then later I got them messaging me like, what is this? And why did you send it to us?
Dude, I think you were abducted by aliens.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and solve that, and I'll let you know what it says. And
Okay.
if you were probed, I can tell you.
Okay. I'd appreciate
How
that.
are you going to solve it?
I'm going to solve it.
Numerology, Logan? Ever hear of it?
Oh, yeah.
But I don't understand.
There's not a whole lot of numbers in it, though.
No, because the letters count as numbers. You need to find their significance.
Oh shit, you're totally right.
It's all part of the larger cipher.
Okay, well now I'm very intrigued.
So I think 79 degrees is like the beginning of a actual latitude and longitude, and the rest you need to figure out the fine details of positioning.
Are you okay?
It just looks like something that was sent from inside your pocket. Like, I also like that when I
It's
pull this up,
79 degrees inside your pocket.
it shows all the other images that we've posted to this chat, and it's 4 different things about No Man's Sky, and then a poorly photoshopped image of a ferret with a scroll strapped to its back.
Fun time.
Did it, right?
I do Android
What's it?
stream at 22.
Oh, yeah, he did. And Scanner Darkly and Man in the High Castle. Those things.
He also had a funny name. Still Dick. His name was Still Dick.
Yep, and he filled that dick, as they say.
You did not have to say that part.
I mean, you don't want to... Alright, sure.
You don't want it empty?
You don't want the alternative, yeah.
An empty dick?
Hollowed out like a pumpkin. Chewed on by squirrels.
What are you doing?
So far, Taylor,
Yes.
your secret code is making a lot of references to heads.
Heads.
Yeah.
Is that like, it's constantly referring to the concept of heads, or does it literally mean there are multiple heads being referenced?
Well, okay, the first reference that I found was for a Dutch bank company, which also seems to own a train company. And when you search some of the other code in their website, it brought up a PDF of a stat report and a rise of passengers on their train. So the head count went up. If you search another section of your code, it brings up a really strange Pokemon card. And it's one of the attacks that this creature does is called Wham Bam Punch, which I first of all think is hilarious. And
It is,
you determine how much damage it does by flipping coins, and heads deals more damage than tails. And then if we search another part of your secret code, it yields a website called C2 Education, Be Smarter, in which there's nothing one size fits all about C2 Education. So, heads,
This goes
thinking,
deeper than we
brains,
could have
education.
possibly believed.
Did you just make this up, Taylor?
No, Anna, like, I'm with Logan on this. This literally is something that was somehow typed out in my pocket and sent in a no-cell zone.
Seriously?
Yes, like I was walking
Too coincidental
through
to
the
be
woods.
coincidental.
This was not me opening Snapchat and forgetting about it. This was everything happening, including tagging them. And Logan and Emily are the only people who ever contacted me about that, so either they're the only people who got it, or everyone else just looked at it, shrugged, and said, yeah, that's about right. Hello, and welcome to the Libraries of Seravek, episode 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just so. Now, where we left off last time. This is actually going to be playing over some smooth jazz or something similar, so just go along with it, guys.
Oh, are we finally getting music?
Oh yeah, the last... No, not when we're playing, but
Oh,
in the
it's
introduction
like
to
the
the episode.
shenanigans music?
Yeah, the shenanigans music will probably still be winding down at this point.
Okay.
We didn't say anything that funny before we started.
Give me a sec.
This is just going to be running a bit long into the game.
Google.com/bad pun jokes funny cat.
What?
Alright.
The cats
Okay,
translate
at
really
first
well
link.
to an audio drama.
Okay. And how do you know when your cat's done cleaning herself?
I don't know.
She's
how.
smoking a cigarette.
That's
Awesome.
troubling.
That's lewd for being the first joke on this fucking on jokesforus.com.
What the hell?
I guess we're the audience. We are the target audience. Now,
That
last...
wasn't even funny though.
No, it was just kind of messed up.
Who are cats going to vote for in November? Hillary Kitten. And that's why she lost. Too many cats voting for Hillary Kitten. Fucking right.
Although, yeah. So last time, you guys actually succeeded in your adventure. Accordingly, you all leveled up off-screen. Welcome to level 5.
Woo.
Don't break
level
it.
up on screen.
It's, you know, whatever.
And, you know, you finished helping Sen. You got to the bottom of the Why Is My Book Empty caper. Of course, none of the books then refilled, but, you know, you stopped it from getting any worse.
I'll start rewriting them one by one.
Yeah, I hope you know a lot about social commentary through bonsai trees.
Oh. Once I'm done, they'll think that I knew a lot.
No one will ever care to find out.
Perkins Loan, rewriting history.
So,
Sure.
on your way up out of the archives, Sen was saying, like, yeah, no, look, I promised Karya lunch, and I want to follow through on that. However, when you get up to the actual hall, you realize it is long past lunchtime. You've been down there for the entire day, really. And Sen looks at you and says, how about tomorrow? Yeah.
I can work with that.
Yeah. This is also important for you guys because you've never actually gotten rooms in the city.
I slept on top of the theater.
Yes. Karya snuck into the Queen's Theater and slept there. With all the, we now realize, animate gargoyles.
Huh.
That was her requirement. She wanted gargoyles.
Yeah.
Huh.
So,
You guys weren't there
Cool.
during the French.
yeah. That was just me realizing that. I'm like, oh, we didn't really deal with that at the time. That was
No, you
not
didn't, which
an...
is why I was surprised by your worship of the gargoyle.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't part of the active lore at that time.
You mean you hadn't pulled him out of your ass yet?
Well, you know, it was a session later. Give me some slack here. No, they're nothing to worry about. The gargoyles are animated by humans of the city. They're like very established. These aren't ancient unknown beasts that just live on
Wait.
theaters.
We're not
Wait,
unknown.
so
They're...
some asshole animated a gargoyle and then sent him to gargoyle jail?
I mean,
For
it's been some hundreds of years.
Oh,
They
but
just kick
still,
around and do their own thing.
Still.
Which is why, you know, Gargoyle Jail isn't such a big deal, you know? He'll get his legs back soon enough.
50 years.
Yeah. Soon enough.
Gargoyle.
He's not worried about erosion. So, yeah, it's just, you know, this isn't meant to be a whole adventure to itself, but you will need to decide on, I guess, even the quality of your rooms, what kind of setup you're looking for in town, because, you know, when you're not on a job, it would help to have not a home base, but at least somewhere to park your rear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go find it in. Yeah.
So what do we have to do?
Wait, if Perkins has a kid and it's in town, doesn't Perkins have a house?
Oh, that's assuming a lot for Perkins.
Yeah.
Are you homeless and you just left your kid on the street?
No.
You can live in the department.
I would.
You're not actually a cop.
Perkins
Just
could
from-
be from out of town. From out of town.
Just from my understanding of Perkins, there's no goddamn way he's a homeowner.
Yeah.
Oh,
He might rent. He
Is
probably has roommates that look after unsubsidized for him.
does unsubsidized live in the town of Westinghill, or like some other city, and you've just come here for work?
Actually, let's say he lives with grandma upstate.
Upstate, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. You know, a lot of fields to run around in,
Right.
and he'll never die there.
Well, he'll get strong.
Doesn't
And then
have any
he can-
interest rates to worry about.
He can see Daddy every other fiscal quarter.
So yeah, no.
Wait, so what's Grandma's?
Wait, what?
What's Grandma's name?
Uh,
Grandma Alone?
give me a sec.
She could be from the
Look
other
up
side of the
the second
family.
No, she's definitely on the lone side.
She's alone.
Her name is Stafford.
Stafford Alone.
Yeah.
Granny
Or
Stafford. Okay.
Federal Direct. Deciding between the two.
Federal
Let's
Direct
go.
Loan.
Let's go with Federal Direct.
So Grandma Federal Direct Loan.
Grandma Federal Direct Loan.
I'm thinking FD for short.
Or GFD, yeah.
Grandma FD.
GFD.
Granny Loan.
Granny Loan. You know, that is the best way to put it. Okay, yeah, so unsubsidized lives upstate.
GFD also stands
Grandmother
for
Federal Direct.
Geophysical Fluid Dynamics.
What?
Of course.
What?
Yeah, Geophysical Fluid Dynamics is what GFD actually stands for in the real world. I mean, or Gamers Fighting Depression, depending on which subreddit you follow.
Wow.
Wait, by that, do you mean that Geophysical Fluid Dynamics has a subreddit?
Well, I'm sure it does, but Gamers Fighting Depression has a better one.
It does
I'll
seem
look it
to
up.
be a more tappable market.
So Fluid Mechanics has its own subreddit, in which they discuss geophysical fluid dynamics.
Oh, so it's not a euphemism.
I love the internet so much.
It's all been done before, guys.
Nothing you do will ever be original now.
So anyway, yeah, he stays upstate with GFD. Presumably, I don't know, receiving tithe from someone or another.
Just
That's how he gets by. The Lone family gets by mostly on tithe.
collecting what is theirs. So yeah, basically, you know, there are an assortment of inns because no, Emily, there's not a police force that you are a part of.
But can't take the
Nah, there is though.
Okay, it's not
No,
in it's not in the city, and so you can keep up.
It doesn't.
Can that just be the
Actually,
name of her
it's in
house?
Canada. You're a Canadian. Yeah, Canada. Certainly.
Right, Westing Hill's close neighbor, Canada.
Just north and a bit to the left. Canada.
A little bit more French. So Emily,
You
where
don't
do
seem very
actually live?
passionate, any of you, about, sleeping anywhere. That's okay.
I do.
But
I am.
you're not going to be
because-
allowed to stay in the library.
Oh, that's too bad.
Can I stay in the library?
No.
No.
Can I, kind of like take some books off a shelf and then get in behind them and then put the books in?
Do you really think Effluvia Marsh and her bangs will allow you to do that?
She's probably busy watching anime or something.
Do you think she wouldn't know that you tried to trick her? She already knows you're thinking about it. You don't want to act. She'll be
I
waiting.
drag my companions out into the street to go find an inn.
Wait, I'm naked.
Why are you naked?
The books fall away from you. Oh no.
Why are you naked?
Why aren't you naked?
Ooh.
Excellent
Because I was in a public area, and I didn't want to get arrested for public indecency.
Well, I'm a cop, so I can do what I want.
You're not a real cop!
That's possibly true.
That is true.
You know what? The colonel says otherwise.
What colonel?
The
There are no
captain's gonna
colonels
hear
in police
about this.
forces.
What colonel?
The corn
Oh,
kernel
the one near the top, I guess.
on the cob.
There are no colonels in police systems.
Emily, you should probably just sleep in a cornfield, right?
Yeah.
Can
Where
we
are
all
we gonna
sleep-
find a
Can
cornfield?
we all sleep at the quote-unquote station with you tonight, Emily?
As long as you stand up.
Good.
Wait, Taylor, is there an inn with a cornfield nearby?
Cornfields are actually going to be outside the city for some reason. Call
that's
it
weird.
a design oversight, but that is the way of things. No, I don't mean to press you guys too hard, but you literally did just get paid the day before yesterday. Like, you have money.
But do we have funds?
Well, due
Yeah.
to my vow of poverty that gives me +2 to unarmed strike, I actually can't accept
Shut up.
money. So we're gonna have to spend a half an hour figuring out what to do with my money.
Why don't you just, put it off somewhere in a box?
Shoutouts to you, Zach.
Just put it in a trust. Leave something for young, unsubsidized.
Can I actually laboriously search the city for 25 orphans to give this to?
Or you could just split it between...
And let's all go
Just
on
start
side quests
rolling.
for them, and I want to hear about their backstories.
Okay.
No, I want to keep the money. I want to keep the money. I want to keep the money.
Taylor, let's go find a goddamn inn. Cornfield optional.
Did someone say corn?
Shut up.
Alright, the first child is named Niles Selway. For some
What
reason,
Niles?
at the age of 7, he is a male human rogue of lawful neutral instinct. He has auburn hair and blue eyes.
What are you talking about?
Logan wanted a background for each of this character.
Oh, I wasn't even listening. What?
Let's go find a fucking inn.
I think you actually just found a very short man and thought it was a homeless child.
I throw a coin at him as hard as I can.
He catches it, being a male human rogue of the lawful neutral alignment.
Persuasion.
I give him a thumbs up.
Okay.
End scene.
Yeah, so there is an assortment of inns. Some of them even have rooms. Sorry, I'm looking at...
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay, most of these are more recitation or bar places. But, you know, where's Paperbacks? There's a place not too far from here called Paperbacks. It's kind of a subterranean cellar bar, but they have reasonably priced rooms close to work.
Huh.
Those are above ground, by the way.
I can that.
Jolly Advance, those are generally quite expensive, lavish deals.
Yeah.
Kill fee. Okay, the kill fee is for kind of mercenary book hunter sorts. They have a lot of cycling people coming through, so that's probably the best for temporary housing if you're looking for it.
Well, where are we going to live permanently? Are we going to, like, pool together and get a mortgage?
Yes. Oh wait, why don't we just get a loan?
Half of
We
this
have a
campaign
loan.
is
It's
going to
an
be
asshole.
friends. Can all live together.
So,
Does that happen in Friends? Do they all live in the same
I
apartment?
don't know. I
No.
don't think
You're going to be a zany slice of life anime.
not.
They definitely all live in the same space.
Yes.
Not be, though.
Can we be 12 angry men?
No!
They don't live together.
They do
They're
throughout the
jurors.
course of the play.
They're jurors. The play takes place over the course of a single day.
Yeah.
They don't live together.
In what way do you want to be 12 angry men, Logan?
I want to be
Explain the
in
rationale.
a room. Well, I want to be angry,
Okay.
and they're all forced to spend a bunch of time together.
Mm-hmm. You
That
are
sounds good.
all that already.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, you've done it.
And I want to be number 8. 'Cause
Now,
he's the good one.
this is when they all go back to their shared apartment. Somehow they passed that fact in the interviews, where it's just a large set of roommates.
All right, guys. Last question: do you all live together? No.
They
Why
say
would you
sitting in the
think
same
that?
chair, undergoing the interview as one.
Cool. So, who are our other 9 roommates?
Yeah, so you really just want to get the what would you even call it? Like the what is the structure where a bunch of like traveling college students pass through and they like sleep in the bunks?
A hostel?
Oh, a hostel.
Hostel. Yeah, so you want a hostel, Logan?
Pretty much.
Because everyone is
They're a hostel.
angry and just cooped up together. And there's the one guy who's spending all the time in the shower and you're really kind of uncomfortable with it.
And the other asshole with the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guitars don't do very well in the shower.
No.
Can we just
Okay.
find a goddamn inn? Let's go to, what was it? Paperbacks.
Paperbacks, you know, it's a nice, smaller place. Again, kill fee. Paperbacks would probably run you about 5 silver a night with food included,
And how
dinner
much is
included. Not
How
lunch
much
or
is kill
breakfast.
fee? How much is kill fee?
That would probably be closer to... Oh, wait. Silver. That's a lot. I'd say 1 silver for paperbacks a night. I hate fantasy currency because it's just so arbitrary.
Can we just have everything be gold?
That's
No.
a lot of gold, though. Do you want to just pay
Right,
gold
but
for
just
a week?
but just change the value of gold to make it be not worth that much because you're the fucking
Oh.
god.
I give you so little. Well, loot, though, I'd need to keep track of that better.
Yeah, we never get any loot. Just make everything free.
I just gave you, like, huge advance.
How much did we get?
That was on your last job. You got, like, 2 grand each. Or,
Oh,
like,
shit.
500 each, right?
Yep.
I don't know. I thought,
5,000
Yeah, I've got
actually. That's how
952.
much you
If
got.
you didn't write down what I gave you, you don't get it now, but you all got a
Fuck.
lot of money.
Oh, I have 1,000.
Yeah, see, that's quite a bit. Just, let's say, yeah, Sure, that's enough to start. It can be
How
a
much
gold.
is kill fee?
The kill fee is like half a gold per night then, if paperbacks is 1.
Why are we doing this?
Why not?
Half a gold is 5 silver.
Hey guys, I'll just
No,
pay for everyone and
yeah.
go down to 998 gold pieces.
Okay, fine, let's do it. Wait, at which place?
Kill fee, you'll probably get, like, weird book lice.
Oh,
Oh,
sounds
let's go
good.
hit the back then.
Yeah. It's
I
a
don't
bunch
wanna
of
get
people
lice.
coming through.
I'm down for whatever.
Paperback.
Just fuck me up.
Done.
No.
I just need a
Don't want
place
headphones.
to know where you are, and
Paperback!
yeah, okay, you're at paperbacks. That's good. I wish I could write slightly larger on this map I have of the city, but I'm gonna assume it's down on Publishers Row, which is a few
That
blocks.
sounds about right.
Yeah, near the Queen's
That's if I
Quill.
fucking know.
Definitely by.
What to see your map of the city?
It's not terribly useful for you right now.
I don't care. I'm also probably going to pass out in like an hour, so.
Okay. You settle in for the night, you have your separate rooms, and, uneventful. You get dinner, it's quiet night, let's say. Nothing too active. It's not the weekend.
Is it a holy night?
No,
It's all calm, all bright.
definitely not that.
Okay.
We know. Christmas.
Oh, sorry, Christmas.
Yeah.
No more Christmas. Fuck.
No talking, no invoking the name
Be silent as a mouse.
of Candlemas.
If I could see, I will stab you the next time I see you, Logan.
Try finding him when he's invisible.
Yeah.
What? What?
I'm going off the grid. Then my phone can send weird messages like Taylor's.
Oh.
All right. In the morning, you are, I assume, all in separate rooms. Let's say, Anna, there is a scratching at your window.
Okay. I pull back the curtain.
There is a small weasel with tan and brown marbling on its back, and it's scratching at your window.
Do I recognize this weasel?
Kick its ass.
Do I recognize this weasel?
It wasn't one of Cowrie's weasels.
Well, it's not Mr. Bitey?
It's not Mr. Bitey the business
or Lady
weasel.
Duchamp?
Damn it.
Or Lady Beauchamp, no.
Yeah, I open the window.
Alright. He scurries inside, stands up on his back legs in a very dignified way. On the collar, he does have a small little leather collar. You see Lord Tennisley written in fine script.
Seriously.
The tube, the little message tube on his back, is currently armed, as no one would say.
Armed?
It has a message in it.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
armed is not in any
I was
way.
like concerned. Did it have like an alarm on it? Would
Nope.
I get in trouble? Would it like attack me if I tried to open it? Because that seems a little silly.
No, he is. His standing from that position is meant to make it more accessible to you.
I open up the thing and give him a little pat on the head.
All right. So,
He tears your soul out.
it is a very short message. It simply says, "Library. Now, be subtle but prepared." Signed, Effluvian.
Subtle! She wants us to be subtle?
Alright, everyone get
prepared.
your screams out now.
Ah.
Good job,
Oh, we're
Dorcas.
fucked. Alright, I pat Lord Tennisley. Again. You
You would affix the tube cap, put it back. He rushes out the window that has been left ajar, hopping across the roofs, scampering across wires into the distance towards the library.
I go and get my companions.
All right,
We are
party.
gone.
You have been told to be subtle and quick.
Why are you making us do this?
Why am I making you be subtle?
Why are you doing this, Miss Taylor?
Because
It's not going to work. We're going to get fired.
you know, I'm kind of curious what you guys are going to take to be subtle, or how even you're going to fail at the very basic request.
Subtlety's not basic.
So, it's morning. What's your plan?
So well, it said that we have to be there soon, right? We have to hurry.
Yeah, she did say now. So, she
All
definitely
right.
wants you to hurry.
I guess we get breakfast to go.
You get your toast and jam, like stuff the corn in your mouth and try to catch the train.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go. We're anime protagonists. Let's go.
Mhm.
I hurry them out the door. Because God knows they have no sense of time.
Clearly, they still haven't responded to you.
Hey,
Well, I'm
assholes,
definitely
Logan.
not.
Corn cop.
What?
Let's go!
I said yes.
I mean,
Logan,
Corn
are you
Corn
there?
Cop's just gonna carry me, so
Let's go! We go!
Emily, I hop on your back.
You mean in my
Husk.
no. My
Cobb?
vehicle.
Oh, your corn car?
You don't
Yeah.
still have monkeys to ride, Emily. I'm sorry.
Monkeys schmonkeys.
I guess you do
I
have
hop on-
a
I
banana
hop
that's
on the
growing
cob.
softer by the day.
I hop on your cob, corn cob.
That's gross.
Mm.
You don't know where I keep my cob.
I don't care. We've got libraries to walk into.
You're right.
So you
go,
hurry
we
off
go.
to the Westing Hill Memorial Library. As you climb the steps, you see nothing really seems out of the ordinary. There aren't really any crowds. There are a few people filtering in, and you enter beneath the great arch of the doorway with "questing for knowledge" written above you. Because it's a joke. Just gotta remind you guys of that one. Because it's spelled Q-Westing for knowledge.
That's so...
Because these are the people you work for.
That sucks.
Why?
You find Effluvia waiting by her desk, tapping her foot.
Hi.
Never mind.
What was that, Logan?
Never mind. It's really tangential. Let's just do the thing.
Okay. Well, about time, she says.
That's what she said.
Shut up.
She did.
No.
Yeah, no, she just did. The correct thing, Emily, would be, that's what you said.
Oh yeah, that's right. I always forget.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, if I had any other options. Okay,
Well,
look.
then you'd be a millionaire.
I did
Thank
not
you
very often.
for being here as quickly as I'm sure you could manage. Unfortunately, this is a sad day. A member of our Board of Trustees has died suddenly.
Oh,
No.
I need someone to carry the books from his study that were borrowed from the library, from his house, back to here. Does that sound like a
Yeah.
job you can manage?
can we have a cart?
Provided the house isn't actively being ransacked, we can probably do it.
You won't need a cart. There aren't that many books.
Well, not once it's been ransacked and all the important ones are stolen.
Don't worry, it's been cordoned
shut
off.
up?
They aren't touching anything in his study. And,
Right. Boards.
which is
The
good,
thieves' mortal enemy.
because I will be expecting you to do nothing other than find the books that he has borrowed from this library, take them, and leave. Am I
No
understood?
investigating his sordid past. Got it.
Wait, which books wait, what if they're in, like, his personal library? How will we tell them apart?
Just find the call numbers. They will be clearly marked.
Okay.
Yeah, they have those little
Yo.
inserts.
So she leads you out into the streets, starts walking south towards the King's Way, which is, she explains that's where you're going. This is, by the way, one of the oldest parts of the city. It leads up the hill to the governor's estate, and the houses along it, there are a lot of shops, a lot of expensive boutiques, but the houses there are quite extravagant, quite fancy. Now, as she walks, she explains, this was Miles Blackburn. He was one of our 4 trustees, an active academic, and I might add, not very old.
Oh.
If you understand what I'm saying here.
Murder!
Oh my god.
No, definitely not that. I would never say something so ridiculous as that out loud, where it might cause a commotion. Am I understood? That is why you will be going into the house, underlings that you are, just busy work, getting the books that need to be gotten, and leaving, right?
How quick?
I can't tell how sarcastic she's being.
As quickly as you need to. But being very
not-
sure you are thorough. Wouldn't
so-
do
So
to
she's telling
leave a
us to
book
investigate.
behind.
She's telling us to investigate. Got it.
You soon arrive out front of the house, and while there are 2 members of the guard positioned outside, they are doing so in a rather casual way. It seems that the guards are trying to keep this as innocuous as possible, especially on such a busy and popular street. Not making this into something large is definitely an important part of this right now.
Okay. We go inside.
So this is definitely a mansion. Very narrow, not terribly deep, but a good 3 floors of designated house. So as you walk into the entryway, it's dark, old wood, very expensive house, but in an old way, not like new money, not the fancy mansions out in the patrician ward.
Okay.
To the left is sorry, I was taking a drink right there, which is the dramatic pause. To the left is the doorway into the living room. There's an armchair, fireplace, that whole lofty deal, and that's where you have this large group of guards. If it was small outside, there are at least 10 people packed in here, and you can see beneath a sheet the outline of this guy hunched in a chair.
Oh my, was this like a crime scene, or?
Well, you don't really know, but it seems he was found dead in that position, and no one has yet moved him.
That seems dumb.
What part of it?
23 perception.
Not moving him?
This is shit.
Well, I mean, you can always ask questions, but something about subtlety was requested. Anna, you wanted to roll a perception check as you walk past?
Yes, 23. I got a 23.
Okay, what sort of thing are you looking for? Because you're being gestured to go up the staircase to upstairs, so you don't have very long to stop and linger. So you're looking into this crowded room, looking for signs of murder. Well, you can't see anything of his body because it is fully covered in that sheet. There are, you can see on this fancy, I guess what we would think of as like an ottoman carpet. Is that like the?
I don't.
Or maybe something expensive. Persian. Let's say a Persian rug.
Yes.
That's a thing. Ottoman is just the footrest. So a Persian rug. There are the scraps of a broken wine bottle by a table next to the fellow's armchair. But that's really as far as you can tell in this quick glance as you walk past. So, Effluvia gestures. His office is on the 3rd floor. I'll be down here.
We head up to the 3rd floor then.
Mm-hmm. So you start walking, and immediately as you go, you hear her laughing in response to the comment of some guard you didn't hear. She's like, "Oh yes, junior collectors, as you know. I thought this might be a good learning experience for them on how to collect books and return them to the library. You know them, they need it."
Like school kids?
Yeah, I think she's calling out the fact that your job is usually to get dangerous books from the wild, but here you're just walking them back. This is...
I'll shoot her with my gun.
This is scribe
No, you don't
work.
have a gun!
Like, I want to say that. Like, this is for pages or scribes. This is just, kind of insulting for her to be saying that she's got you to do this.
Damn her.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's lying.
I don't care. Let's get books.
She's still hurting my feelings.
Let's go.
Let's get books.
Mm-hmm. So, yes. You start trudging your way up the flights of stairs. House creaks. Very dusty. It doesn't seem like anyone else really lives here. And, scroll down. Yes, but you don't see that.
What don't we see, Taylor?
Oh, no, that's notes for the room and the 1st floor, things like that.
Oh.
Whereas you're
We
walking
go back to the
upstairs.
1st floor.
Yeah.
And look harder.
So the 3rd floor is not very large. The building narrows a bit. So all this really seems to have in use is a couple of rooms. And looking for the study, you first stumble, into his bedroom. Tell the sheets tossed back, unmade.
Doesn't the guy that's fancy have servants?
You haven't seen any, so you couldn't really say. And the room is cluttered, odd bits of junk, replica swords or maybe real swords just kind of lying against dressers, clothes everywhere, and a handful of books on the bedside tables. Further down the hallway, you can see another room, and that appears to be the official study.
Perception on the bedroom.
On the bedroom? You want to look around?
Yes.
For what?
Bombs.
Okay, roll for
Suspicious
bombs,
things.
Emily.
I got a 9 this time.
Okay.
Bombs.
Emily, roll for bombs.
Roll for bombs. 16 for bombs.
Ooh, good bomb search. You find none.
Okay, that's good. Just checking. It's my job.
Anna, so you were going for a pretty general search, so you're just kind of nosing about, and while, it's definitely very messy in here, it seems like things have kind of settled into this disorder. It's not like things have been tossed around, or, knocked aside in a scuffle or anything. There's dust on a lot of it that has settled down to a visible film in all places but the most trodden parts of the floor and the bed.
That's gross. That's gross.
It seems like he's just kind of ignored most corners of the space, but, you know, your general 9 is not going to give you more information than that. There's, as you say, nothing suspicious.
Like, very suspicious.
I mean,
No,
you're walking
no.
into another person's house, and all you know is their name? So it's hard to tell really
That's
what's supposed to be
suspicious.
there and what isn't.
That's
So,
true.
like, go check out the study.
Alright. The study is just full of books and papers. There's no real coherency to any of it. It's just spilling over off the desk onto the floor, abandoned in piles, map tubes on the wall, kind of partly unfurled. Like, you know, the tack has come loose and it's just flopped over a bit. And that's your general impression of the space.
25 for murder.
A 25 for murder. This, much like the bedroom, seems, you know, a lot of the chaos has been deliberate. The piles on the floor, you know, you can't say whether those were knocked off or whether they were just kind of left to be like that for weeks. I suppose that also includes you skimming through the papers to a degree. You know, you're also supposed to be finding books. So you managed to pick out a couple of tomes off the desk, but there are really only 3 from the library that you can find. And while there's an arrangement of papers on the desk, none of them seem very, I guess, active in use. Like, they're just old scribblings and scrap paper. Some things tucked into books as, you know, placeholders, but doesn't seem like this has actually been used recently for actual composition.
Okay. I'm gonna roll again to see if I can find hidden things.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not great. That's a total of 8. I'm just rolling either really well or really terribly.
You don't find anything in the room.
But what about the desk?
Well, no, I
Pat
mean,
it down for hidden stuff.
yeah. You start going through it. The drawers are surprisingly empty. Really, they've got pens, they've got ink, and blank scratch paper, but not that much.
What about false bottoms?
No, that included. You, especially because there's so little in it, it's pretty easy to check for, you know, hidden compartments and everything.
This is disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, even the books that he checked out are really generic. It's like, oh, the Amber Conquest, or just atlases. Yeah, 2 of them are atlases that were out of date hundreds of years ago.
What does he want with those? What does he want with those? What is the Amber Conquest?
The Amber Conquest was when... So, you guys know about the big old empire. The Amber Empire. And that's kind of what you're at the border of. They're the ones who have the currently dominant system of cataloging, where everything else is heresy. And that's basically a, you know, organization of books in what way, but it kind of speaks larger to how we prioritize, like, knowledge, because it's all about efficiency, and there aren't authors listed on books because it's all in the service of the Empire and the Emperor themselves. The Amber Conquest was 400 years ago, when Queen Tahira Amberheart decided that the then dominant system of cataloging had run its course, was corrupt, and so she waged an entire war. Destroyed their fortress, the entire Borgesian system of cataloging was banned, And nations at the edge of the empire that did not immediately convert were then conquered in name of holy right. So it's kind of the most significant event in modern history. It really changed the course of a lot of things. And while you guys are not part of the empire, even your library pretty much uses their system with only a few tweaks, just because, you know, across the river, Pelham, they're technically independent, but they're not actually. I believe it was Pelham. They basically had a puppet regime installed after being overrun. So I'm going to be tossing around Borgesian system and Amber Conquest and Empire from time to time. So those are just the important points you need to know. Otherwise, you can read about it on this wiki.
Nope. Nah. Let's,
And these atlases, they're from that time?
They're from before it, technically. So once the conquest happened, and all those lands were, well, several nations were absorbed, there was a redrawing of atlases. Especially because the Borgesian archives, which was literally a mountain, like carved into a mountain, was just wasted. The center of the world was redrawn.
Did they, like, destroy all those books, or did they just recategorize them?
Oh, from the archives?
Yeah.
Nearly all of them were destroyed.
Why?
Just because they literally collapsed a mountain. And because those books were, for the most part, heretical. Because they were all about, you know, personal progress and, like, the pursuit of beauty in all things, and each library, you know, sorted things through a council's collective weighing of what is transcendent in like beauty and writing. So naturally the Empire's like, no, this has to go. This encourages socio-anarchist thinking. It destabilizes the Empire.
All that knowledge lost.
damn it. Libraries cry across the universe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad. Taylor, you made me sad.
Good. At least someone feels something. At least someone didn't fall asleep in that explanation. Logan certainly did.
Logan?
Yep.
If I stay silent, you'll think I'm sleeping.
I was worried you got distracted by your abstract or something.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a little bit of both. For what it's worth, my abstract is almost done.
Right.
So, yeah, Anna, I would say, of the third floor, you have now picked over the study pretty thoroughly. Unless you want... of course, you can literally just start going paper by paper.
I could, but that seems boring and stupid.
I just want to say, that is the one thing you basically haven't done. You've checked for all the books, you found your 3 from the library.
Could I do like a quick shuffle through the papers?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd do that.
Bard, 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 bard.
Woo!
This is also why you learned all those languages. Alright, you
Yeah!
want to give me a quick shuffle through papers?
I almost just wrote the phrase more better.
Oh, I got 18 this time. Total of 24.
Oh, 24. Excellent. You start moving through all the notes you can find, really. That includes the ones on the ground. And after you start going through a few, you speed up a bit. You start looking more detailed, and you realize that a lot of these have dates on them. Just for efficiency's sake, you know, he's just marking, okay, this day, here's my notes. There is nothing for like 2 years the last 2 years, you find nothing.
Huh.
So a reason
Logan,
why
write
this
that
doesn't
down.
look used is because all of these are just old.
Assholes.
Yeah, they're just very unhelpful, irrelevant documents. Like half of them are students' papers that he got halfway through grading and clearly never returned.
From 2 years ago?
Yeah.
What the hell happened to this guy 2 years ago? Logan, write this down.
Oh, fuck, what? Okay, 2 years ago, there
Something
was
happened.
a guy. Something happened.
So yeah, these are like essays and just general paperwork things from, nothing much newer than 2 years. That's an approximate date. Give or take some months. There are some gaps here and there. Maybe an exception or two, but nothing, certainly nothing from the last year.
Weird. What happened to this guy 2 years ago? Why did he stop? Should we give these students back their papers? I mean, I'd be pretty pissed off if I didn't get my paper back.
I
For
mean,
2 years.
geez, maybe they've graduated.
Gee, yeah, maybe.
You
I
don't
don't
even
know.
know. You don't even know what he taught.
I skimmed through one of the papers, see what it was about.
It seems to be some sort of classics course. This one looks to be an introduction, so clearly he just didn't care about the freshmen.
What a dick!
I mean, hey, he had tenure. He was on the board of trustees for a library. He clearly doesn't need to care about freshmen.
Everybody should care about the freshmen.
Nah.
Bah.
They're
God,
not
I'm
even
sick.
grad students.
I care about freshmen. Why do I care about freshmen? Fuck freshmen.
Now we're getting to the real point.
Anyways, I tossed the paper back down. Say fuck freshmen, and then let's go.
Naturally. Alright. Anything else you want to check out before you head downstairs?
Nope.
Any other rooms on this floor?
No,
A bathroom?
yeah, there's a bathroom. There's a couple of unused rooms that have literally just filled up with junk. Clearly they
What
have
kind of
not
junk?
been. Some old bed frames.
Can I take them?
Globes. No, not really. They're quite heavy.
Oh.
They're also
Okay.
constructed bed frames.
Oh,
Globe.
Can I take that?
No, that's also on those pedestals. It's probably like 20 pounds
Oh.
and rather large.
I just had this image of a noodly armed sorcerer in aviators trying to haul a 20-pound globe on a pedestal out of a
Why
room.
does he have noodly arms?
Because he's a
Because you're a
sorcerer.
sorcerer.
All sorcerers have noodly arms.
Yeah,
Corn Cob has arms of steel to hold up a law.
especially
I thought he had
when you're
arms
an
of
aberrant.
Fibrous strands.
No.
What's your strength?
Corn Cob's
Yeah, prove
strength
it to us.
is good.
What is the number?
This box just says good.
The number? I
Yeah.
need my glasses, but it's a good number. It's really great. He's
You don't even know what your
for
strength
himself.
is?
It's a high number in relative to the thing, but it looks great. He's good.
Really? What is it, Emily?
Fit bill of health, my doctor said. He said, corn
He's
cop,
medium
sir.
size. That's all you need to know.
Sir, I have never
Emily,
seen a
that doesn't
man
tell me
with
shit. I
more
want medium
good
size, 5 and
strength.
8 strength.
Yeah, but are you medium height?
I'm 5'4".
Are you medium weight? Do you have medium hair? No.
Yes.
Corn Cop does.
No, he doesn't.
He
What's
does.
his strength?
Medium, good strength.
It's
Perfectly
pretty
appropriate for his
great.
age and size.
Emily,
Thank
find
you
your
very much.
goddamn glasses and tell me what your strength is.
Anna, she's
My
avoiding the
eyesight's
question.
so poor, I
She can
can't
see the
see it.
number. She's avoiding the question.
Emily,
Where
tell
am
me
I
your
right
fucking
now?
I'm spoiling the joke.
If Corncop was taking a quiz that was 10 points, he would be passing with flying colors.
You have a strength of 10, don't you?
Nope.
11?
Yes.
He's doing well for himself.
Between a 6 and a 10.
Is the number in which is also Corncop's strength a palin... No, not a palin... A palindrome.
Is it divisible by 3?
Is it a prime number?
Corncop
Is
says
it even?
he's doing well, and he's gonna remember to talk about this later.
Okay, I have to go now. Bye. Corncop's
You have,
mom
like-
says she's calling him for dinner. And he G2G BRB.
You're right, yeah. Look over there, what's that?
Corncop flings himself out the window of the 3rd floor.
Your arms are totally noodles, aren't they?
No, man, their arms just healed a hole of the law. Why didn't you hear this earlier?
Because you're a sorcerer, and your main stat should be charisma.
Now
not
we're
strength.
going in circles, guys. It's not funny anymore.
It's hilarious. I would have.
Corncop is well-rounded, like a nice oval
Corncop.
shape, so you can
You
get
have
it
like
right
a
in the
6
butter.
strength. You have like a 6 strength, don't you?
If anything, I
No.
feel like you want Corncop to be, like, long and cob-shaped.
Well, he's not. He's medium and medium-shaped.
Like a stick of butter.
He's just good enough.
Like a nice cube of butter.
Listen, I'm only reading the
That's not good.
descriptions on the paper. I'm just doing what I'm told.
Corncop is a level 5 human.
He is.
Medium size.
He has darting eyes.
What? What? What?
Yeah.
That
Part
doesn't
of
sound
his
trustworthy.
description. His eyes, it just says darting.
Wait, I'm just
Were
reading.
you high when you wrote this?
Hold on, I'm gonna send you guys
I
a
don't
picture
think
of Perkins's weight, height, hair, and eyes.
Why?
I forgot about all of this.
Oh no.
Alright, we can continue though, I'll just throw it in the chat. So Taylor, Corncop jumped out the window.
Yeah, he crashes onto the pavement below. Ugly smash. It's kind of like the end of In Bruges, if you've ever seen that.
Sure.
The older Gleason actor kind of squishes onto pavement. So it's super gross. Luckily, Corncop is then covered up by the officers who are already outside. It's made easy.
Meh. Yeah. Baby.
Yeah, I don't
what?
remember why I did that. Meh. Yeah. Baby.
Oh, jeez, that's true. His height is literally meh. Weight? Yeah. Hair? Eyes? Baby. Sorry, I just had to repeat that thoroughly for the listeners at home.
I have like no memory of doing that.
Perkins Loan is apparently only 22.
Yeah, he's the same as me.
How old is unsubsidized?
I don't want to tell you that because then you'll learn at what age Perkins became a father.
I think we should go back to the bedroom.
Let's
And-
say old.
Just for Prince. I don't fucking know. What will Corncop say? Something dumb, I suspect. But he said no.
Corncop never
Fuck
says
it.
anything
No.
dumb.
No,
He's just holding up the Constitution.
He speaks from the core.
There's no constitution. This
Oh.
isn't America.
That's a
What
good
did you
one.
send? What did you send? The code.
What?
Why did you send a .txt file?
It's shady.
Fucking nothing can open that.
What?
No, there's just like
What?
it just like doesn't default to any program.
You mean Windows Notepad?
Alright. Sorry,
Mhm.
Anna, I just had to make a fingerprints joke.
What the fuck is this?
What? Emily, what did you include here?
We are. What the fuck?
What have you two been doing in this D&D session?
There's a company in Germany posing as a touring company
It's just they
But
tutoring.
really, they are aliens eating human heads. The increase in train activity is because they are shipping heads to their building in Germany.
What?
It makes sense.
Boot or blast
Trust me,
off
it
toward
makes sense.
dreams. C2 helps them conquer. This is all going in the campaign notes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, jeez, we've got a new Kringleman.
Our
forgot
arch
about
enemies,
Kringleman.
Germany.
I forgot about Crickleman.
Just like the past, guys. Am I right?
I forgot about Crickleman.
This is...
Here, so
I
like,
want
if
to
you
look
wanna
away
post
so I can
this-
return to D&D. I'm just too
I
enraptured
don't
by
know how
these
to share
chains
this.
of numbers.
Yeah, Anna, if you want to post this to your blog, maybe the internet can help us figure this out. Because I feel like this has become a lot bigger than any of us.
And the more people we get involved, the more people they'll have to kill.
Oh shit. Okay, I need to go silent for like 5 minutes because I need to submit this abstract in 10 minutes.
That's fine, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna take off my headphones. Don't do anything super important without me.
Okay, we're gonna. Anna, you wanted to check out
Alright,
the bedroom again?
If you see a dragon, all of you scream as loud as possible, and I'll hear it.
I won't.
Okay, thanks.
And then, with a roar, there comes a dragon, clawing through the roof of the... Okay.
I'm kind of tempted to start screaming just so Logan puts his headphones back on,
That's not a
but
good.
that'll kill my throat.
Alright, yeah. Sorry, I did not warm up to that rasping, dramatic voice, so now I just need
Yeah.
to...
Yeah.
Let this be
Anyways,
a lesson, kids.
bedroom.
Always warm up your pipes.
What they say.
La-da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay, Anna, you wanted to look around. What are you looking for?
Papers from within the last 2 years. I rolled a 2. That's an 8.
Yeah. Luckily, that's an easy check because there aren't papers in the room. Luckily, that means your next check will have a 19, so...
Woo!
Probably, yeah. Well, I got a 5. It's 11.
Alright. I have no idea what you're looking
I don't
for.
even know what I'm rolling for.
Emily, do you want to help out with this?
I think it's only responsible of Cop to help out his friends. So I'm gonna roll the dice.
That's good of you.
10.
10?
Yep.
Alright.
Got a
So,
better one.
you two start looking around, I guess, in more of a general way than you have been. Just, can't be bothered to tell me what you're doing. You find some long strands of hair on the pillows.
What does it taste like?
Are you really licking the hair?
Hair. Tastes like hair.
Suspicious. Okay.
Faintly of strawberries, but that's kind of more of a smell than a taste.
The olfactory glands all kind of work together.
Yeah. But it's, harder to just get the lick flavor from that. Yeah. He's got a bunch of not even all that fancy clothing. It looks well made, but, just kind of generic. You've got some faculty robes. There's a small little jewelry receptacle on one side of the bed that's got a ring in it.
Ooh, can we
But
take it?
nothing. But it's a pretty plain ring. It's just a signet ring with some fancy lettering on it. But it's kind of generic. This isn't jewel encrusted or anything like that.
Skype has such weird emojis. There's a dancing chicken. It's a baked chicken.
What chicken?
It's
Can
like
we
a
take the
cooked
ring?
chicken.
Yeah, you're welcome to take the ring.
Okay, I want it.
It's simple silver. The crest part of it, I guess, is wider and circular. You can't really read the scroll work. Here, I sent a picture of it to the Facebook chat.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure you bullshitted that. What is that? What's the guy's name?
I don't remember.
You're the DM!
Yeah, but do you remember?
It's Mark Black, I
Mark Black.
think. No.
Yes.
It's Jack. He was Jack.
Wait, I got it right?
No.
Jack. It was Jack Black.
I just
No.
think Mark Black is kind of funny because his name is Miles Blackburn. You just have like the really generic version of him. The discount.
Yeah, that doesn't look like an M or a B.
No, it doesn't.
No.
But it
It
does
looks like
look
maybe like
like a P and an
maybe
L.
like, yeah. He stole it.
No, it
He stole
means
it.
peace and love.
No.
Aww, what a sweet guy.
Yeah. And now his ring's gonna make a nice punch ring.
It's a start, you know. You gotta start the bling hand somewhere.
Well, it's on the left.
It's on the left.
So
That's where we're
we
starting.
found a signet ring, and we know that something happened to him 2 years ago that made him stop writing shit.
Yep.
Or doing anything.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
And his name is not Mark Black.
No, it's Miles Blackburn. Professor. Or even Dr. Miles Blackburn, if you would like, but it is a Doctor of Letters.
Doctor of Letters. What the hell does that mean?
It means he's a PhD, but it's not in medicine.
Huh.
Good.
I think Doctor of Letters is like a doctorate of letters is kind of just the term attributed to an arts PhD, you know. The less useful ones, when they say, "Is someone a doctor?" on the crashing plane, you don't raise your hand. They don't actually want your input.
You know, Emily, DB in that particular way, that usually stands for decibel.
What?
So they're also
Lowercase
screaming
d,
at the
capital D.
people that they're eating?
What? I guess. But normally it stands for decibel.
Well, not today.
Oh. Okay.
What are you?
Not when a true investigator enters the field.
What clue are you even discussing? You've lost me.
The first one.
What? Oh, are you looking at her notes?
Yeah.
The code notes? Oh, okay. That would explain why I'm confused. We have two mysteries at hand, and both of them
One is solved.
I am responsible for.
One of which is solved.
One is not relevant.
Okay. So then we do the thing. What thing are we doing?
I don't know what that means.
Can we leave? Let's go to... Were we going downstairs?
Yeah, you can head back downstairs. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
You find that the scene has pretty much cleared out. The body has been lifted onto a stretcher and very quickly taken. You see in time to see them hurrying it into the back of a carriage to be taken away. Luckily, it's early in the morning, so there aren't too many crowds, but people do stop to watch this going on. Down in the living room, or the sitting room, perhaps, you find Effluvia speaking to a... I suppose he was with the guard, however he's not dressed in armor, he's not armed, he's just wearing a long brown coat and has a pipe in his mouth.
Ooh. Interesting.
Weird.
Is he the real detective?
I think so. He doesn't have a deerstalker on, but that might just be out of respect.
Uh-huh.
That's a joke.
Okay. Can we talk to the real detective?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it.
So,
Hello.
as you walk over, Effluvia looks up, looks at the books in your arms. So you found everything all right?
Yeah.
We've got it.
Very well. She looks over. Such trouble for them, it seems, to find those. But, you know, they all have to start somewhere. Yes, did you need something else, she says to you, as you do not depart?
Can you, tell us something interesting?
Tell you something interesting.
Okay, I'm back.
What's on your mind, you know? Like, what have you been thinking about in the last 5 or 10 minutes?
Weasels are required to eat half their body weight in food every day to stay alive.
Is that true?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's also been on my mind.
That's hilarious because
No.
everything you just said completely cut out. I have no idea what you said.
Oh. Effluvia informed you that weasels need to eat half their body weight in food every day to stay alive.
Huh.
Wow. I mean, I'd believe it, I guess. A weasel isn't really... Like, half of a weasel is like a baby carrot.
They are
Are you
strict
confused about what a
carnivores.
weasel is?
They require meat.
No, that's the crafting recipe for a weasel. It's you put a baby carrot next to a baby carrot.
What?
A stoat emerges.
And then if you put 2 sticks next to that, you can get a weasel pickaxe.
What? What?
The worst executed Minecraft joke.
But it got there.
What?
Alright, Perkins is retiring. I'm just gonna write abstracts full time.
I don't think you should. It's hopefully it's fried your brain.
Clearly the stand-up career is not panning out.
So how about that Minecraft?
Yeah.
I say to the crowded
Topical.
base audience.
Everyone still plays that Minecraft.
Wow, that sure got different.
Yeah, Logan, you didn't miss that much. They went back to the bedroom. They found some strawberry-tasting blonde hair.
Hair.
Yeah. And a
my
ring
what?
with some initials on it.
Which I stole. I stole the ring.
By the way, Logan, the image of the writing is in the Facebook chat.
Okay.
It-
Alright.
I wanna ask Effluvia, was Miles blonde by any chance?
What the fuck is this?
No, he had black hair.
This looks like the Pretty Little Liars font.
Did he have
Person?
was he married?
No, he was a well-known bachelor.
Was he good in bed?
Bachelor. Uh-huh.
She...
Wait, what?
Was he good at
her
bed?
cheeks
He has
turn
2 of them.
just very slightly pink. She
Sounds
says,
pretty good at
"Excuse
bed."
me?"
You're excused.
I slap my palm over Korngoff's mouth and say, ignore him!
You are excused. I am a cop.
No, shut up. My hand is over your mouth. You can't talk.
You are excused. I am a cop. He can say this louder and louder. He'll lick your hand.
I don't give a shit. I keep my hand over his mouth.
He gives 2 shits.
The detective, who seems wholly disinterested in what you're saying, taps Effluvia on the shoulder. "Nice talking to you. Such a shame about the suicide. I really must be going." And he walks out.
Well, can you run out after him and capture him with a net?
You can
Nobody has a
call him
net.
back.
We need him.
Do you?
We don't.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to stop him in the hall?
We don't have a net?
You can,
No.
tell him to wait.
And threaten him
If you
with
want.
a net?
You don't have a net.
Okay.
You'd need to get creative. You can try to get, a blanket off a chair back or
I was
something.
very...
Yeah, okay, we'll do that, and we'll
Okay.
capture him.
No, I'm not participating in this.
Wait,
I am.
You could have a daughter and then name her Annette. And then you
That
would
doesn't
have...
help us capture him.
Also, Corn Cop, He has too many kids as it is.
And sorry, Logan, there's already
What?
an Annette
Corn Cob
in
has
this
kids?
story, so we can't
Yeah,
make it
hundreds.
confusing.
She can
Why
be
you-
Annette also.
So we throw the blanket over his head and bring him
You
back.
Corn
throw like
Cob.
over his head. The rest of us stand back and pretend we don't know you.
Corncop hurries after the detective, tosses a blanket over his head, and tackles him in the hall. Effluvia watches from the sitting room, along with Perkins and Karya.
Good. Great.
She's like, well, that's gonna go well.
I'm sorry. Please don't fire us.
Well, that depends. Did you find anything?
Yes.
Corn
I stole
Cob,
this
yeah.
ring.
You're in the other room. Shut up.
Yell it.
I stole this ring.
Look, we
I
have
tried
a brief.
to steal beds too, but they were too big.
We have a brief time in which you may speak
Some
frankly to
blonde
me.
hairs.
Did you find
Some
something?
blonde hairs. Signet ring with initials that we can't read, but definitely aren't M and B. Some blonde hairs that apparently tasted like strawberries on his pillow, and he hasn't done any desk work for 2 years.
That doesn't make
Also,
sense. He of all the board was the only active academic, let alone worker. I mean,
We found some student papers from like 2 years ago. So
well,
nothing.
yes, that's
recent.
entirely lucky. But I mean, of course, he has an office at the university, but it doesn't. It seems odd that his private desk would have nothing. Okay.
I checked for both spots.
I can't stay, but here is what I know. He died approximately 2 days ago. He wasn't found until today because he only has one servant who comes in every few days to clean up.
Mm-hmm.
They found no sign of foul play. Half his face was eaten, we believe, by his cat in the time that it went unfed. And most importantly, we have a note. She brings it out. I copied it down. This isn't the actual one, unfortunately. She hands it over. She says, I would also like to say I have seen his handwriting for years. I know it well. This was indistinguishable from his hand.
Like, the handwriting was, or it was indistinguishable from his physical hand?
From his handwriting. You didn't
Okay.
need to take that literally.
Well, just need to make sure.
What does it say?
It's a short note. It reads, To whomever finds me, I have lived with this pain and found it insurmountable, and must put an end to it. With my wine I have taken a poison that shall take me to an easy annihilation. Signed, Miles Blackburn.
That's his handwriting, but is that how he talked? Is that how he wrote?
I mean, it's flowery, sure. Sounds close enough to him, but with such a short 2-sentence note, how can we really say?
He was held at gunpoint and forced to write that and then killed.
There are no guns!
Hand point.
Threatening hand.
Will you stop? Go interrogate your goddamn detective.
I'm waiting. He's under the blanket.
He hasn't stopped moving yet. I need to wait for him to be calm.
What, did he just, like, go out like a bird? We threw a blanket over his head?
Well, he went out like a corn cop and put a blanket over his head.
Oh, my
Naturally.
Oh, good.
Now, you have perhaps a couple more minutes before you will be expected to leave. The guard are finishing up here. I will be outside.
Okay.
She walks out. By the way, that's
I
like
rolled
the
perception
longest
on the
she's
playground.
gone without insulting you.
Yes. Good. I roll perception on the living room.
Alright.
I have no idea what just happened because it fell. Hang on. Let me try this again. Oh, that's good. That's good. 22.
22. Good. Well done. Now let me roll back up to the notes we avoided before. Okay, so you find some remains of the smashed bottle that we discussed earlier. There's a small wooden table besides the eagle-backed armchair where he was found. The glass, broken from the bottle, there is wine stain in the carpet, a thick, dark, purple, drying definitely to maroon and not to the brown of blood, it bears mentioning. There are no stains of that. You find a discarded wine glass that is rolled off the table, but that has not smashed.
There's 2 wine glasses.
No, just one.
Oh.
That's the one on the side.
How did the wine bottle smash, but not the wine glass? Because wine bottles are significantly sturdier than wine glasses.
It rolled off onto a different section. The wine bottle came forward onto the hard ground.
I thought you said it fell onto the carpet.
Well, this is thin. This was a thin rug. The detail I was giving, the wine glass not having broken, sure, okay, it may have chipped. It was not meant to be a significant difference for why the glass is not shattered. That's not meant to be something unsettling.
You disappoint me, Taylor.
Yeah, that one thing wasn't a clue. Or maybe it was placed there.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Maybe.
Okay, next quiz. Detail.
So that's you searching around the armchair. You don't find anything. It's possible that the guard cleared away anything, but this living room seems rather normal, like it's well used, unlike most of the house. There are ashes in the hearth, obviously no embers at this point.
Paper. Paper.
You do not find like scraps of paper or anything having been tossed in there.
Books?
No. Well, nothing from the
Not
library.
in the fireplace.
Nothing from the library. There are a few. Well, not a few. There is a small shelf, but this is more general reading. You sit down with a novel and drink your wine.
Are there any papers stuck into them?
Skimming through as quickly as you can, you don't find anything. Definitely nothing concealed.
Oh. Are there any secret rooms? Do I pull almost on some bolts and stuff?
No.
Yeah, that's it.
The space is pretty just very generally, and you have to assume, even with the guard concluding this was a suicide, as the detective said, that this has been picked over pretty thoroughly. I do think we should actually return to Emily now, because I forget that she still has the detective, who has stopped struggling under a blanket. Are you going to let me out?
What are you gonna do?
What? Oh, yeah. Is he gonna talk?
Yeah, he just asked you to let him out.
I'll say only if you tell me something cool about the thing that's happening here.
Cool or truthful?
Good.
Again, a third different thing.
It's a very subjective measure of information.
I want to know something that will further my ability to be a cop, but in this specific scenario, here in this building with the murder.
Wait, Jenkins, is that you?
Yep.
Jenkins, you don't have to worry about being a bad cop.
Okay. Will you tell me then?
Nothing happened here. The guy drank poison. Now let me
No,
off of this
He
blanket.
did not. You're silly. He didn't. What did he really do? You're a silly guy.
Jenkins, what are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Jenkins, release me from this blanket, please.
No.
He starts squirming again, but you've got his arms bound with the blanket.
Taylor, where am I?
I assume you're kind of
still
staring sadly out the window.
I'll keep doing that, I guess.
Like, you can wander around the house, you can go look for the kitchen, steal some snacks, I don't know.
Well, I've realized that since I definitely missed some crucial bits of information, I'm kind of just playing the role of, like, the voice of Satan in everyone's ears.
What? Wait, what?
Like, just encouraging Corn Cop to do bad things, and...
And it's working. He's doing those things.
Yeah. So, maybe I'll try to just, I don't know. I'll keep looking out the window, I guess. I say, guys, I'll make sure that the house doesn't get raided.
Alright. You see, in the front steps of the neighbor's house, an older man just kind of not so subtly trying to peer in the window at you right now.
Oh, alright.
He
I
is
found my
thieving.
mission.
We have to talk to him.
Wait, can we put him under the blanket?
Alright, I open the window.
Alright. You open the window. He
say,
looks
"Hi."
startled from it, looks around a few times. I wasn't doing anything. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing
just wanted
anything.
to Just say hi.
Old man voice. Yeah, I'm getting into it.
Yeah, you're so
Warming
much more
up.
British now. It's amazing.
It's all part of my morning coffee.
That's what he's
Just
told.
got to wake up, find myself, as you know how it is.
Wait,
I have a
what story?
personality.
Am I on the first story?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I clamber at the
Okay,
Yeah.
I hop out the window.
Yeah, you
fall.
you
Roguish,
clamber.
No, I have 8 acrobatics. I
Roll
do
it.
not clamber.
Roll it.
I clamber. I have shit acrobatics. What is my
I want
acrobatics?
to be graceful. This is gonna be like the first roll.
I have a
Yeah.
-1 to acrobatics.
I got a 21. I do not clamber.
All right. I mean, the window is raised because the houses are set up a bit, so you kind of lithely drop the
Good. I
The,
much
you
prefer
know, 5
lightness.
5 feet or so.
I got 11 acrobatics.
So you are lifeless.
You know, guys, you can literally just walk out the front door.
No,
I am not going anywhere near Corn Cop right now.
I
Okay,
need to
what did you roll?
be a rogue.
I got a total of 11 because I have a -1.
All right, you land on your feet, but you do the thing where you really your knees just hurt.
Oh. I made myself sad, but I ignore it. God damn it, I can't remember.
You shimmy on up to the old man who's kind of caught.
Shibby?
Yeah,
I shibby?
both of you together.
We shibby together.
I say, what are you doing?
You are bad at this.
What are you doing?
I'm interrogating you.
Oh my god, Perkins, shut up.
Well, I live
Isn't
here.
that obvious from me asking you what you're doing?
I have
Did you?
entire reason to be here right now. This is my
No, that's
I'm
fine,
pleased.
but we're trying to figure out about the murder, what
There was a
happened,
murder, you say?
so- Well,
Is
they're
that-
gonna
God,
tell you
Perkins,
it's
shut
suicide,
up!
but
Oh,
they're
dear,
gonna
so
tell
quite the
you it's a
commotion, but-
suicide.
a murder? How juicy!
Wait, so commotion? Do you mean the recent commotion or like from the murder?
The god, so many of them.
Wait, so there's been several commotions.
No, I'm speaking of the guards from this morning that have just, for the most part, departed. Oh, how exciting! Dude, come on!
Wait,
What else
Okay.
happened?
what's your name? What's your name?
My name is Caspian All.
Owl.
All.
So like,
How you spell that?
no
AHL.
Caspian left behind.
Sorry, what?
AHL. Stop speaking through a noise distorter.
Sorry, I have to, like,
Get that aluminum foil away from your face.
And the
No.
head.
No. Mr. All. How well do you know your neighbor?
Oh, not very well. He was not a very talkative man. Not that I never tried, of course. I've tried constantly, just conversation, neighborly affection. You would think. But I suppose he was just too caught up in his books and his wealth. Never a hello, how do you do to anyone.
I see. Did he have many visitors?
Oh, gossip you ask me for, but have so little to give to me?
I told you about a murder. Now
Come on.
you
Oh,
told
you-
me he had
blanket.
visits.
You dangled the
man.
hook in front of my face, but I want more.
Well, trades for trades.
Give me a bit more bait. Come on, I'm not so easy
There's
to catch.
there's a detective inside.
Detectives don't talk.
Well,
No, they
so
don't,
it-
but it does tell you something a little bit suspicious has happened.
Oh, things I already know.
No, but the news, and everybody will tell you it is a suicide.
we suspect
And there was
foul
a note.
play.
And there was a note indistinguishable from the victim's hand.
Oh, what sort of note?
A suicide note. He said it depressed.
But the fact that you said it was indistinguishable from his hand means you think a forgery. How droll, just like a novel.
Sort
Yeah.
of.
So did he have any visitors?
Yeah, books.
Oh, well, none. The last couple of days that I know of. But, well, you didn't hear it from me, but, some looking out their back windows at, the city at night, watching the lights so beautiful from up here. Well, maybe. From time to time they've seen a black-robed figure coming up the back walk, tapping at his door and going inside, departing far later at the evening or early hours, some have said.
An affair?
Can you give us a more specific description of this black-robed figure?
No. As I said, I know nothing, but understand it from seen so far above, you can really only see the form at night.
Uh-huh.
In fact, it could be more than one, an entire collective, one at a time, every night, checking in. What dark rituals happened within that house, I don't know.
A lot of dust, actually. It's just a lot of dust.
Ah, dull.
Sorry. The guy never dusted.
Ah, well, if that's all you're telling me, I have a feeling you have nothing more to share.
There's nothing more to ask.
Still, you've given me enough to start the little birds a-chirping before even the presses go out with their boring announcement of suicide.
Well,
That sounds fucking
Good day
terrifying.
to you.
we believe in the free spread of information. Net
We
We do,
neutrality.
but not from creepy old men with weird names.
He opens the door and slips back inside to his house.
Creepy old men.
Come find me if you find anything more.
Yeah, got it.
Will
I
you
don't know.
be here?
I mean, he lives
Probably. He
there.
probably never leaves.
Okay, so we'll know where to find you.
You can just slip the
Alright,
note
we'll go
in through the
back.
slot.
Sounds good.
That's so fucking creepy.
That's what she said.
What? No.
Corn Cop, where you at?
He's on top of the
Go back to
blanket.
see if he's still sitting on the detective.
He is.
Of course he is. Is the detective still to Keith Jenkins?
No. The final two officers who were outside have gone back inside to look for him, and they are currently firmly but politely asking Corn Cop to please step off of the investigator.
Okay.
Do you just
you?
get off?
Oh, no. He's just saying, okay.
And then not moving.
Yes.
They're looking at each other.
Fuck up.
Do you
Corn
know the
Corn
definition of insanity?
Corn Cop. I turned to Corn Cop. Please get off of the man.
Call me by my real name.
Corn
I wasn't aware that was your real name. Come on, get off the man.
What man?
Man.
The guards sigh, step forward, and just lift
The entire fucking room collectively sighs.
the feeble
Corn
corn
Cop, you're not a
cob.
goddamn bird. Get off
It's
the
very
man.
humorous.
I'm not. I am upholding the law. I'm demanding information
you
from
should
this
uphold the law
specific
better by
individual.
not.
You
With-
know, like in the law.
With corn
Man
cob
is the law as
removed,
well.
with corn cob removed
I
from his
am
lower
the
back,
law.
No,
the
not.
investigator stands
The
up,
law.
Wait,
huffs.
what? Is Corn Cop off of him now?
He takes the blanket off, huffs, and walks out.
Well, am I still on his back? Like,
No,
am
the
I
guards
right now?
lifted you off. You're currently dangling.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Why?
He's a little insane. I'm apologizing to the guards.
Oh.
The guards say,
He's a little insane, and sometimes if we take our eyes off of him, he does weird things.
"Look, it's just too early for this," one says. They walk outside. "Come on, we need to lock the door."
No, you
Alright.
don't.
You're still dangling between them.
Let's go.
All right.
Tell me something.
When outside, they lock up the house, shut the windows where you climbed out, and walk off into the morning.
Sure.
They abandon Corn Cop on the ground. By the way, Anna, a detail I forgot to mention that you would have found on the ring is that there is very small writing on the other side, but it's kind of difficult to read it because it's just been scratched in with a fine tool. You'd need to squint really hard or have like a magnifying glass
I
or something.
squint really hard.
Okay, squint really hard. Roll.
Roll for squinting.
Yeah.
Wait, if we both
rolled
look
five.
at it,
I rolled a 5.
Yeah,
There's a perception check, I got an 11.
squinting doesn't actually magnify vision, so I'm not sure why anyone ever does it, so you don't read it.
well, it clarifies because it eliminates unwanted light infiltration. Says Perkins in an unusual moment of clarity.
His brain then shuts down for 10 minutes.
He then goes and jumps back out the window.
Alright.
In search of a magnifying glass.
So yeah, you're outside the house.
I look for. Wait, I'll ask the old man if he has a magnifying glass
You go back to Caspian All.
that I can borrow. Yes, all of the Caspians.
I'm sure we
Not
could
all
find
of
one at
them,
the
it's just
library.
one.
I'll go to Caspian some.
Okay. You knock on the door. Immediately, it opens. Yes?
So you know how you like to watch things?
Excuse me?
Like how you were watching me earlier.
Washing you?
No, watch.
Watch it.
Oh! Yes, of course, yes.
Sorry, I forgot you were old.
No, Logan, you're slurring.
Sorry, I'm also drunk.
You're like just sick.
No, so you
Sorry,
know
I'm
how,
also drunk.
you know how you like to watch things?
Watcher things, yes.
Yeah, to watch. Do you have anything that would help me watch something real up close?
Oh, just speak plainly, please. You're killing
Do you
me.
have a magnifying glass I could borrow?
Oh, fine. Reaches into his waistcoat.
I thought we were speaking in code.
Pulls out a monocle. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Passes it over. Will this be enough?
I don't know. Probably. I'll bring it back.
You're not walking away with it. I'm offering it to you
Well-
here.
God damn. All right. What's your backstory?
What? Excuse... What?
Well, if you're gonna derail the campaign, so am I.
Why do you need to take his monocle in the first place?
So we can read the thing that needs a magnifying glass to read it up.
That's not how glasses work, Logan!
You can all literally just stand on the step.
What? I thought Anna couldn't see it.
It's on a ring. You can just like hold up the little magnification part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but
You don't
I
need
want
to-
to take it to the ring.
You can take the ring to it. It's a ring. It's
Okay, we'll do
literally
that
on
then.
Corn Cop's hand.
You can't have it.
See, this is what I'm fucking talking about.
Take it up with Corn Cop.
This is why I'm trying to take preemptive measures to get around the fucking shenanigans.
You'll have to cut off my finger to get this ring from me.
I cut off Corn Cop's finger.
You have the
can't
finger,
get it
you
off.
have the ring.
He who holds the finger holds the ring.
I will bleed on your white shirt, Perkins.
We couldn't hear any of that through the megaphone you were speaking through.
Oh, really? I didn't know how close I was to the
She
thing.
said, "Unite the proletariat."
Logan, you use your handy-dandy monocle, which is exactly how they're supposed to be used. This is the
Yes.
proper, effective use. And you were able to read in very small font, Marselius.
Okay. Oh, that's the shale guy.
What?
We don't
What?
like him.
So that's Marcel the Shell, and she's female.
He's the guy who's ruining Pennsylvania.
What? No, that's Mike Penn.
The shell.
No, there's no shell. There's no shell involved.
Hey guys, it says Marcellus.
Marselius.
Marceline.
If you really want to get the accent, it's Marcellius.
Marceline.
Oh my god, why are you so mad at this?
All right,
Wait,
it says
do strawberries
Marcellus.
grow in Italy?
You know, I don't have an answer for that.
Okay.
While you think over a plan, I'm gonna run quickly to the bathroom.
Wait, do we know who Marcellius is?
Not offhand, but I'm sure we can figure that out as a team.
Okay, team. So, do you guys want to like maybe catch me up on like anything important that I missed while I was doing
You
my
really
abstract?
did not miss that much at all.
I feel like I did.
You did.
Where did we find the ring?
In
In
the
the
bedroom.
room,
We also found
yeah.
some blonde hairs that, according to Corn Cops, taste like strawberry.
Okay. See, these are like important facts.
We already told you both of those things.
Right. No, he just doesn't get us, man.
Okay.
Emily gets that reference, hopefully.
What? No.
Okay, never mind.
What are you talking about?
You know that It's Always Sunny episode where they're trying to talk to Charlie and he just keeps agreeing with them, but it's really obvious that he's not
Oh,
listening? Yeah, he just doesn't get us, man. We're talking about you, Charlie.
That's a very vague reference.
It is. I don't know. That's the kind of mood I'm in. Dude, I had to, like... Ugh, I don't feel good.
Same though.
So, who do you think Marcellus is? Marcellius.
No
Marcellius?
idea.
What are we at?
Probably the murderer.
Probably the murderer. Wait, is it the name of the old guy?
No.
If we killed everybody, we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, let's just ask people what their names are, and if it's not Marcellius, we just kill them indiscriminately. And then if it is Marcellius, we'll talk to them.
Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Nothing. So we should do it.
I did think of a problem, though. My son's name isn't Marcellius.
Well, we already know who that is. Like, we
Hold
won't
on,
get
let
the
me
other.
let me see if a Marcellius loan is a thing.
Well, that's happening. What else? What other plans did you have?
A Marcellus loan is a thing. in the town of Marcellus, New York.
What? Pretty sure you're spelling it wrong.
So, Taylor, what are we doing?
Why are you asking me that?
Because you're eating. So, alright, so we don't know who Marcellius is.
No.
Can we do like a... Does anyone have knowledge, like, local that would
That
maybe
would be
help?
a perfect sort of check.
I've got 4 of that. Does anyone have more?
Nope.
More of what?
Knowledge local?
I might. I
Okay.
don't.
So I
Okay.
have 4, and I rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
So
Awesome!
24.
Perkins, I never took you for a man of the finer things, if that
I
makes
know.
a sentence.
I know one fact about where I'm from. By the way, guys, all that time I spent talking to you about how I don't know this, bluffing.
Get it?
Of which I also have 4 skill points.
Woo!
There is a rather renowned jewelry shop up along the River Quick, Crafters West, north part of the city, that is actually owned and operated for many, many years by a man named Marcellius, known as a jewelry maker.
Is he a heartbreaker?
We should go
No.
check him out
He stays out of
next
that.
session.
Okay.
Next session, because I'm about to fall apart.
All right.
That'll be the highest note I've ever ended a session on, I think.
What?
I don't
That you
think-
lied to all of us and you know who Marcellus is?
What?
What?
I don't think any of my characters have ever actually succeeded at a knowledge check of anything, so this is
they're,
big for me.
they're pretty important in this campaign, so
I know, this is huge for me.
I know.
you've contributed.
She said.
Fuck yeah.
Logan, you've had like 5 minutes of game time and you've done it.
So 5-minute sessions from now on?
Yeah.
Alright. Changing
That's
the
about it.
game. Perkins Loan.
Wait, what game are we playing now?
There's a sarcasm farm.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's called Sarcalic. It's
You
not
activated my trap card, Taylor.
Damn you, Taylor.
Parcheesi.
That's fine.
Now I don't have a date to the debutante ball.
I'm still DMing
Not
at
a good
Parcheesi. So yes, for Anna's sake, we will be ending a bit early. It's going to be a short session.
Put it all on black.
Yeah, so good job you got
Ring
through
light.
the introduction to the adventure.
Good job, guys. Good job, everyone.
Close?
Hooray. Murder
Sorry.
mystery!
It was a
Enjoy
good
it.
time.
In and out.
Bit longer to do that introduction than I planned on.
Really? Really? Because I was not surprised.
My investigative abilities were stunted by architecture.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. And I was in Corncup's major contribution was shit on somebody.
And steal things.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna be
You didn't find the secret cat ending.
Fuck!
What?
I
There was
heard
a cat?
about the cat.
I told you, the cat ate
Yeah,
his
it ate
face.
my face.
We need to find the cat, guys!
Too late, the house is locked up.
Let's burn it
We have to
down.
break in. We have a rogue. We can break in. We have to find the cat.
That cat is the size of a toddler.
Like 3 or 5.
5.
Oh,
5 toddler.
yeah, that's big.
Level 5 toddler, yeah.
Let's get them in the party. That'll be nice and balanced.
Rolls a 4 in toddle.
Yep. So hopefully we'll be able to, since we won't be meeting this coming Saturday, perhaps we can do it on Sunday again for another short session. if that works, we'll find a time, but in that case, we will sign off.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, no, this is fine. Everything else is just logistical.
Yeah.
What is
Bye. Boy!
See you later.